Hey everyone, so Princess Panda 01 asked me what impasto is and to explain a little bit about it. Impasto is when you work really thick with your paint, when your brush strokes are still visible. Van Gogh is an artist who used impasto that everyone knows. So that's impasto. Let me show you a few examples. These are out of my art journal. Here's a page. I'm not sure you can see it real well. But you can see the brush strokes. That's not as impasto as it gets. This is also worked impasto. You can see there are raised areas of paint. And this is not the best technique for an art journal because the pages will stick. You can see here, this is really thick and very raised. And let me show you a few more examples. Here's another page. And again, you can see the corn, the little nuggets of corn are very thick. And these pages do stick together horribly. So it's not a great technique for an art journal. It can be very effective. Now, you got to use certain types of paint for it. You cannot use liquid acrylics. Why? Because they don't hold brush strokes. They're self-leveling. They level out when you put down a brush stroke, and they make a very even, flat surface. Craft acrylics, can't do it with. You have to use an old-fashioned heavy body acrylic or oil paint. Something that comes in a tube like this, or like this. These will all hold brush strokes when you squeeze them out onto a page. And then you've got to use the right kind of brush. You cannot use something that's really soft, because again, a soft brush is meant to put down a smooth, even layer. You want to use something like a bristle brush. I've got a decently sized one here. A bristle brush like this will leave brush strokes. These are just really inexpensive little brushes. See if you can see that. These are actually pretty worn down from using on rough gesso surfaces. But something like this will leave a nice brush stroke in your paint. Let me show you a little bit. Alright, so here I've got my little piece of paper. It's all gessoed and ready to go. Craft acrylic. Let me show you what that does. So you put that down, you can already see how it's trying to level itself. So when I use my brush on it, all those blobs that are in there will eventually level out, because that's what craft acrylics and liquid paints are meant to do. So it's not really holding any brush strokes particularly well. Let me show you with this Daler Rowney System 3 acrylic. This is a pretty heavy body paint. Just squeezing it right now. If I left that how that is right now, that would stay just like that, dry just like that, and that is impasto. Let me show you. This is a really soft brush. You can see it's a watercolor brush, and see how it's trying. It's leveling out that paint. It's smoothing in it. So a lot of the brush strokes aren't staying, because that's what a brush like this is designed to do. It's designed to make a nice even layer of pigment and water. So whereas when I take a brush like this, you can see it's leaving the brush strokes right in there. I'm also working a little differently. I'm dabbing with it. Now these little blobs, when I'm done with this, that's going to dry just like that. Now there are a variety of mediums that you can add to your paint and get a impasto type effect. Modeling gel, model medium, various texture gels. A lot of different companies make them. Golden in particular makes a vast amount of different gel mediums that you can add to acrylic paints. And again, here's another brand. This is a Grumbacher. phthalo green. This just happened to be what I have in the studio right now because I've been working up in my other work area. But you see how these brush strokes are staying sort of distinct, and you can see how this over here, the liquid paint, has kind of started to spread out, and that will continue to spread, but these, they're holding their shape. Impasto in a nutshell. Hope that helps. Keys to Impasto: the right kind of brush, the right kind of paint, and you can use mediums to get the kind of texture that you're looking for. Let's see if we can zoom in and so can you see how textured that is? I mean, that's really textured.